All right, thank you for tuning in. I'm going to just break down where tropical storm Debbie might make its landfall. I'm going to show you a couple different graphs. This European graph is actually one of the most accurate models in the world, and I'm going to show you their model, the AI's model, and I'll show you the U.S. model here. And I'm honestly curious to see which model is going to be correct when it comes to this storm. To me, this AI model had this thing about lined up in the head about a week ago. So I'm curious to see which one's going to be the most accurate. But, if we're looking at the United States as a whole, I'm going to show you, when the storm's going to be coming in. It looks like it's going to come in Monday morning. Looks like it hits Monday morning, say around 2. That's when we're expecting that around 2 a.m. Monday morning, which is going to be, it's not going to be a very good time for these storms to be coming in, to be honest, because a lot of people are going to be probably sleeping. Now, when I am going to show you, after I show you what this is, so it hits Monday around 3 o'clock, and it works its way out into Georgia, Brunswick, Georgia, and then it looks to appear that this thing revamps back up into the Atlantic, and then it does sink itself inland right there in South Carolina, and that's our current model right here. The European model is suggesting that this storm is going to just eat itself inland right here, and then just kind of work its way out. So this particular area down here in the Gulf is going to be impacted a lot. And so let me show you the precipitable water that this area is going to receive over the next day, or no, not day, but next week. So this is just going to be the total amount of inches of rain that you're expecting to get. Now, granted, this model is actually about 95 to 98% accurate within the 90 some hour range. So it's pretty high for for a model. So let's check this out. So as this storm comes through, let's just check this out for the next week. All right, so this is going to be the most area right here where it's impacted by water. These areas over here will be very light. So we're suggesting anywhere between, right here off the Gulf, right here, we're looking like 10, 12 inches of rain all the way up. Now, when you get to Georgia, we're seeing a couple feet of rain, 1.5 feet, 2 foot of rain in this area. Now, let me show you the European AI model here of the storm and show you what we're expecting with it. So that way you have a good idea. I'm going to show you where this direction believes that it's going to go. And I'll most likely post an update later this afternoon going into tomorrow. But I'll just, kind of keep my eye on it and check throughout the day and see if anything changes. But I'll probably post a couple more videos tomorrow just to, get you prepared. That way we'll have a better indication probably later tonight of where the storm's actually going to hit. The more north that the storm does hit, it's going to impact the higher parts of region, like up here. Now, it's going to impact this area no matter what with rain. But if the north that it gets and it hits, it's going to make a more of a severe impact throughout these areas, just because there's going to be a lot of vorticity in the air. Let me see. Oh, sorry. Got a couple graphs here. Sorry, I'm trying to get to it. All right. So this is the AI model here. And AI this is their prediction here. It's going to hit the Gulf. About all models are saying Gulf side. So, and this model here has actually been saying this for the last week, that it's going to hit the Gulf side, and it works its way through out back into the Atlantic there, reforms up. Now, I will tell you, this storm lingers from late nights, Sunday night, early Monday morning, all the way until you're talking, the AI model's saying up until Friday, when the storm is actually going to stop. Now let's check out this total, what we're expected to get as far as rain. I like to just check it out for the next week, just to see the areas that is going to be impacted. So AI is saying anywhere between 5 inches of rain to about a foot, a little over a foot. Let's check this out again. It's just updated, so let's check this out. This is more of an update. It's just updated just a second ago. So 5 inches, 7 inches of rain through Florida, about a foot. So the European model here seems to be on the more intense side. I believe the AI is being on the lighter side, in which it switched just not long ago, because this AI model actually had more water in here, and now we're seeing so we're seeing about a foot, anywhere between 5 inches to 15. I'd say 15 inches is going to be where my approximate guess. If this storm moves in a different direction, it just means that if it moves this way, it's going to send more rain through this way, which will have a lot more, inches throughout here. So you'll have to kind of keep an eye out, and we'll have to watch it. But where we know with the storm, if it more north, more rain, more flooding. So let's check out. Now, the AI model has been pretty accurate so far, and both of these models are absolutely one of the best models. And with it getting closer to time, this storm will actually start ramping up later this afternoon. And right now, this is the current state of this storm. And we're expecting that this is going to start centering out right here, as we see right here, starting to center up. We're already starting to see storms starting to move towards. This is the low pressure. It's going to start being a low pressure system probably here by 2 o'clock this afternoon, moving its way into warm waters, which will increase its wind speeds. And we're expecting that this storm is going to reach anywhere on our models, anywhere between 65 miles an hour up to like 90, 95 miles an hour. If it does get past 74 miles an hour, that's when they'll declare it an actual hurricane, Category 1, which will send, and that's why we think it's going to actually be a Category 1, just because once it starts to go over back out into the Atlantic, it's strong enough to reform and linger for a few days. So this storm, Debbie seems to, stay around for a while. She doesn't want to just come in and go. She's wanting to hang out and visit. So, but yeah, this is the latest current model right now. These are the two models here. And so far, our AI model has been the most accurate so far. So And let's see what this model is saying, how many inches of rain. So yeah, about 1.5 feet, anywhere between 4, 5, 6, 7 inches, all the way up to 14 inches of rain in this area in the given week. All right. Well, I'll keep some more, updates on this model here. And if anything changes, I'm gonna probably do another video later this afternoon and evening. If anything changes, I'll keep probably posting more updates if anything does change. But yeah, this is what it's currently stating. I would say if anything does mainly change, if it does go north, it's gonna most likely, if the north the more north it goes, it's gonna ramp up its speeds and it's gonna be stronger. So it just means that it's not going to sit. If it hits down here, it's not going to have more time to get stronger and move in. So anyways, please subscribe, and I'll keep you guys updated with the latest Tropical Debbie storm and predictions. So, and I did predict earlier this week that this was going to hit the Gulf, and look, now we're getting, we're about a day and a half close to this storm hitting, and we're right on track. So anyways, please subscribe, and I'll keep you updated. Thanks.